Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be predicting week 9 of the UFL season. Now, I have thought mildly over all of these games. Probably not enough though, and I'll probably end up going 3-1 again. But you know what? I think I'll go 4-0. So off the bat, Storm Defenders in Orlando. I think the Storm are looking to clinch that 1 seed. And beating one of the only other 2 teams that can really get it at this point, being the Defenders and the Battlehawks, would put them in a great position to basically seal the 1 seed. They're the best team right now. They're on a good run. They're probably gonna win. They're gonna win. Orlando over DC. I'm like 21-17 to Orlando. Next up, Stallions Aviators. It's what just happened, except now it's in Columbus. So it's gonna be slightly closer. The Stallions need this win to make the playoffs in their charge. And I think they'll get it. Because the Aviators are basically eliminated. They aren't mathematically, but they're eliminated. They're eliminated in every other way. They're not making it out, gang. They're objectively the worst team. I don't care what you say about the Renegade, what people have to say, what Fox News has to say about the Renegades. So they said the Renegades were the worst. I'd say it's the Aviators. Stallions 14-3 again. You know what? Let me do some scoundreling. Yeah, after looking at week 8's game, it's clear that the Aviators were just not clinical, but after losing already, I think it's going to be kind of like what Kings Defenders was last week, where it was way closer. Some 17-16 to the Stallions. Aviators are actually eliminated now. Kings Renegades. Oh my goodness. I did not mean for that to happen. Kings Renegades. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Imagine if the Renegades kept their run of form. That would have been crazy. Too bad they didn't, and they're gonna end up losing their 6th straight game to the Louisville Kings, who are on a hot streak, first of all. They beat the Defenders twice in a row, and I think they're going to get their 2nd win in their home stadium against the Renegades. I'm only I don't know where it's going with that. Yeah, the Kings, they're on a much better run of form by not being on a 5-game losing streak. They're on a 2-game win streak. And they just beat the Defenders twice. And so, I think beating a team that's already at least 500, right? Yeah. I'd say that's good enough to say Kings are up to 500 and 7 win, 5 win, 5 win, 5 win. And then Battlehawks Gamblers again. Let me do some lookabouting. Yeah, after my last minute research, I will confidently say Battlehawks beat the Gamblers. The Battlehawks are they lost last week. Pick 6. There's not gonna be the Battlehawks aren't throwing another pick 6. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna check the stats for this, and they're gonna throw 2, aren't they? Please, Battlehawks, could you just win me a game? Could you just win a game versus the Gamblers? That'd be very cool. Please. Plus, the Battlehawks had 100 more yards of offense. Even if they aren't going to replicate it, they're gonna have a better offense, and I don't think they're gonna throw a pick six. I think they're not going to lose the turnover battle. Battlehawks win. That's my prediction. Overall, I have Storm beat the Defenders. What did I say? Like 17-14. I remember this one was, I think, I don't know, it was like 16-14. I didn't predict the score for this one. Like 27-23 to the Kings. And then (23-16). I think I just stole that scoreline, didn't I? Yes, I did. And you know what? This time, Battlehawks win with it. Battlehawks win 23-16 against the Gamblers. I flipped that scoreline. Yeah. Anyway, that's my predictions for week 9 of the UFL season. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.